Hello, I am AutismFather, and we are on the Autcraft Obsidian server again. With Pac-Man, giant trees, flags everywhere, the usual stuff, and I see some trees that weren't there before, as far as I know. They weren't there yesterday. And baby chickens, and a fence. Mini tree farm by Rachel T. My chickens over there are gone. Did she kill all my chickens and make baby chickens instead? These are big trees. Huh. Interesting. And my wheat has grown, my sugarcane has grown, my bones. Carrots have grown. Interesting. I cannot. Let me up. Here we go. Okay, well. Tree farm, I guess. Oh, hello. Oh. Aha, tricky. I wonder. Nope. There's still more TNT under there, though. Very clever. This is not a nice tree farm at all. Alright, well, great. I'll take the trees, though. Okay, let me cut down these trees, and oh, I gotta sleep. My gate's still here. I'm gonna clean this up. We're gonna come right back when we wake up. Alright, so one day I was out this way. My island's right there. There's the flag. Sorry if whipping around like that is kind of... Anyway, right out here somewhere, I had found something, and I wanted to show you guys. Of course, now I'm never going to be able to find it again, am I? There was a ravine. That's it. That's it right there. Where's my boat? Whatever. Down here, I found a ravine, and I wanted to check it out with you guys, and also talk to you for a minute. Aha. So in this ravine, I had found something pretty cool. Let's not go in the lava. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Mineshaft. What else? I have found something else in here. Man. Anyway, I had found a spawner as well, but I don't remember... Oh, almost went right in the lava. I don't remember where I found it. I came in here and heard it like right away and went straight to it. But now I don't know where it is. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about a creative server. I know a lot of people want a creative server. A lot of people have been asking for a creative server. And I've been working on one for like ever. Aha, here it is. Aha. So I found this and started to peek around, but never really explored much. So I figured we'll do that while we walk and talk. So I've had a lot of people asking for this. I've been working on it for the better part of 2 years, basically, since we had it on the Autcraft server. For those who don't know, we had... We had a Autcraft Creative server at one point. And it was actually on the Autcraft actual server. Like, it was the same... It was the same machine. It was just a second world. You could just go to the creative world and build there. And there was a problem with that because PlotMe was still not great. Yeah. And... Oh, that was bad. And because it was part of the same world, it just ended up having all kinds of problems with permissions. People were able to get things in creative and take them back to the survival world, and they were able to change their own permissions and take advantage of things that they should not have been able to take advantage of. You give me a shovel? No. Don't really want your shovel anyway. I don't know why I'm leaving all this iron, to be honest. I do want to make beacons at some point, so I will need it. Ooh. No. So that was all kinds of problems, and I had to shut it down because people were taking advantage of it and getting themselves access that they shouldn't have had. And it was a very sad day because a lot of people loved it. But also, it was worse than that because it was on the same server. It was the same machine as Autcraft itself, and people didn't use creative to build. People only used creative to basically kill the server. They created redstone clocks that would spawn 1 million villagers, and redstone clocks that would fire a zillion arrows. Stuff like that. Like, it wasn't, they didn't actually, like, a few people did. I'm not going to say nobody did. Where are you? Oh. Yep, there you are. Huh. A few people did. Not everybody just wanted to kill the server, and I don't think the people who killed the server wanted to kill the server either. They just wanted to do what was fun to them, which was, you know, clocks and mob spawning and TNT, and some people just would use like if the plot was like 64 by 64 blocks, they would just fill it with beacons, and it would just be nothing but a beacon plot. And so all those lights, and they would like set up clocks and things, all those lights would basically just kill the server. Huh. So that was no good either, and being on the same server, anybody that's ever run a server, owned a server, run a server before, you basically know you can't have a creative server and a survival server on the same... You can have it on the same machine, maybe, for a little while, but eventually one's going to bog down the other. But you can't have them existing together, because the permissions are just going to never work. You'll just never get that to work out perfect. There'll always be problems, and people will take advantage. So it had to go. I couldn't do it anymore. And that was 2 years ago, like back when I first started the server. And I've wanted to have creative ever since. And I've worked on it. It's not like I just abandoned it and said, well, this is never going to work. I'm never going to do it. We're at bedrock level. With lava. There's a skeleton around here somewhere. Probably above me. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Creative wasn't going to happen. I tried and I tried and I tried and I never gave up on it, and everybody asked me. And I didn't want to give the people the impression that it was never going to happen. But I also didn't want to give people the impression that it was going to happen. So I told them, I said, it's just not something I can do. So don't get your hopes up. And I felt bad, but really, like, I couldn't tell people I'm working on it, because when you tell people you're working on it, they expect you to get it done. Oh, man. You see why I wanted to come back here? There's so many mob sounds. So anyway, that was where that left off for a long time, for 2 years. It was just everybody asking for it every single day. Oops, wrong pick. And me never delivering. And I felt bad. But there was a reason. Okay. I'm getting close to whatever these things are. I really hope it's not poison spiders. I don't want to die down here. Regular spider. I really don't like these player heads. Okay. Oh, there is poison spiders though. I hear you over here. Well, I suppose it could be anywhere. So 2 years ago, no creative server. I'm getting around to the important part. Just, oh, check you out. That was cool. Oh. I see you. And I hear you. Okay. Oh. Okay, so man, talking and caving, very difficult to do. So fast forward 2 years. Here we are 2 years later. And we're back to thinking about creative. Oh, you got me. And the reason for that is there's a new plugin out that's not Plot Me. It's actually called Plots Squared. And it's run by a group of guys that love the Plot Me plugin, but never loved how it was never finished. It never worked quite right. They never really got it to do all the things that people really wanted them to do. So these plugin guys, they've been updating it like 3 times a day sometimes. Like a lot. Tons and tons of updates. And it's been really, really good. And it works the way that it was always, like, Plot Me was always supposed to work. They really know what they're doing. However, that being said, I still can't put it on the same server as Autcraft because... Why you no do? Light glitches. Because it will still kill the server. Like, people building all this creative stuff will still kill the server. Although it's a lot better at limiting things. Like, I can make sure that people won't have redstone clocks and be spawning all kinds of stuff. So that's good. However, you know, just building in general. People have creative plots and they're building mega buildings and structures and stuff. It's going to wear down the survival server, so I can't have them in the same space. So that means a whole other server, and this is where the problems come in. Oh man. Definitely taking that. Don't want that. Definitely taking that. Cobble we really don't need. And bread. Sure. Okay. There's stuff down below. Where did you even come from? Can I reach? No. How cool would that be? So then the question becomes, if I can't put it on Autcraft, what do I do? Well, I have to put it on its own server. And that costs money, and it also costs time. Which, if you know anything about Autcraft already, you know that that takes up a lot of time. Whoa. He just stood there for a second. I think he was just as surprised as I was. Come on. Come on. I missed you. Oh, man. Is there more? There's more. I wonder if that spawner is spawning them. You better stop with the poison soon. Let's light this up, just in case. So yeah, I need another server to do creative, but I also need the time. And that's the big part of the problem, is that I still have my day job. I still have my day job, I still have my kids, of course. I'm gonna have my kids forever and ever and ever. So the problem becomes money to pay for a server, but also money because if I'm going to take on a whole other server, then... Give me that. I can't be continued. I've got Autcraft Obsidian, which, I mean, pretty much runs itself anyway. Lols is the administrator, and he does a great job. Everything's been set up, and everybody plays, and you don't really have to worry about it a whole lot. But it is still a server, and even the most efficiently run automated servers still take time. I kind of wish I was back at that mineshaft, so I had wood. Lava? No lava. There, wood. Now I have no inventory space, though. There we go. So anyway, what I'm trying to get to is, what do I do? What do I do? Do I start another server and not be able to pay for it and not be able to run it properly because I don't have any time? Just so that everybody has it. And plus, I've always wanted to have it anyway. Like, I've wanted Autcraft to have a creative component, because there's so many children who come to us that have only ever played creative. They don't play anything but, so survival is very weird to them. How do I get only half of that? Like that? Sure. Oh, I don't even have 16 coal anyway. Whatever. Did I come up here already before? So that's basically what I want to talk to you about. It's not a way to get money out of people. Like, I never started the server to make money, and I'm not talking about this stuff because I want you to give me money. I'm just explaining how it is. I still have my day job, and I still have all this stuff going on. So basically, I just don't know how to do it all. I don't know where to go from here, is what I'm trying to say. I want to do the creative server. I just don't know how I would pay for it or have the time to do it without... Is that a skeleton in there? No, it's just a weird glitch. So I am going to continue on here. It's a really long episode already, and I don't want to go on and on and on and on and on about it. But I wanted to do a little bit of caving, and I figured it was a good time to talk to you about Autcraft Creative and why you don't have it yet, and what it's going to take to get it. I have somebody who wants to run it already, but I would still have to be the owner of it, of course, and I would still have to do some work on it, so it would still take my time. And there's just on and on and on. I could talk about it for days. I'm not going to talk about it for days. Power 3 is okay. So, there you go. I think we'll end it with gold. Diamonds, maybe? Diamonds, maybe? No. Okay, we're ending it with gold. So thank you very much for watching. If you are interested in Autcraft Creative mode, plots kind of world, then please leave a comment and especially a thumbs up. Let me know. Show your interest, and maybe we can get some people to help support it through donations and whatever else. We can get people to show. We can show people that, you know, this needs to happen, and we can get it paid for and things like that. I don't know. I just want to do it. I just want to get it done. But I can't. I can't do it all. Anyway, enough. Thanks for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.